Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. In this video today we're checking out a video titled Police in Finland. So it's going to tell me more about police in Finland, what people think about them, how they do their day-to-day jobs, and this is by Mandolin. So let's get right into the video for today. Let's go!
In Finland, police is a well-trusted organization. For example, in 2020, 91% of the Finnish people trust the police.
What? 91% of respondents trust the police a lot or fair amount. I would say in the United Kingdom that is not true. If you actually call 999, which is to get the police to come, sometimes they don't even show out. They show up really late. They take their time. I mean, yeah, I would not say it's 91% over here.
A lot or a fair amount. This is not the case in the US, as the trust in the police is notably lower. Different ethnic groups have different amounts of confidence towards the police. This can also be seen in different movements. Some people say that Black Lives Matter, others say that Blue Lives Matter, and some try to argue that all lives matter. Meanwhile, James Hetfield says that nothing else matters, but now we are getting sidetracked, so we need to get back to the matter at hand. There has to be something wrong with the police in the US, otherwise they wouldn't be so criticized in pop culture.
Yeah, the USA seems to have the most negative attitude towards the police. I think there's a lot of good police out there risking their lives on a day-to-day basis, but there definitely is some bad ones that aren't doing the job, that are misusing their power, and they rightfully deserve to be criticised, those ones. But I also think you need to celebrate the ones who are risking their lives, who are protecting the community, who are making the world a better place. I think we need to celebrate those guys.
I think that the NWA did not come up with the catchphrase where they recommend to have intercourse with police officers just because of unjust speeding tickets. Discussion about the police and their work methods have also been had in Finland, when the Finnish police spiced up things recently, mainly some protesters. And this led to some people questioning whether this was necessary use of force or not.
Use the force.
But now we go back to the other side of the Atlantic. So why are the people in the US angry with their police? Well, the police tend to shoot people. A lot of people.
Okay, wait, let me look at that chart. Let me go back a little.
Shoot people.
Okay, police killings as proportion of population per 10 million people in selected countries. Damn, US leads by a large margin. I'm kind of surprised Australia is that high though, but look at Iceland is like 0, Norway is 0, England and Wales, small percentage.
A lot of people.
License and registration, please.
It is extremely rare for the Finnish police to use a firearm. And at this point, one could point out that most of the police cases in Finland don't require firearms.
That's like the
And
UK mainly,
right.
yeah.
Ihmiset soittelee, että otatte toisilta no poskeen tässä. Ei kai semmoista.
Ei oikeesti oteta.
Että ota. Ei kannata ottaa.
Eikä kannata. Ei oikeesti.
Tai hyväähän se tekee, mutta niin joku parempi paikka.
Ei. Pussailtu on kyllä.
Pussailtu? Onko pussailtu pippelinkin?
Ei.
However, there are a lot of cases in the US which the Finnish police would most likely to handle without a single shot fired. Meanwhile, their American colleagues are like. This is most likely caused by the different training. In Finland, police training takes up 3 years, which involves field training that takes up roughly 10 months. Meanwhile in the US, the police training takes on average slightly more than 600 hours.
What's 600 hours? That less than a month really. Less than 30 days, but I guess that's not like continuous trainings because obviously you're not doing 24 hours training a day. So I don't know how long it would take on average, but
training has been criticized because there is too much emphasis on learning how to defend yourself
and
not how to defuse situations in a more peaceful and less lethal manner.
Yeah, good conflict resolution is definitely the most important aspect of being a police officer in my opinion.
When the training to enforce the law takes less time than training to cut people's
To be a barber,
hair,
no
you might
way.
end up in a situation where you have police officers that shoot a guy in a wheelchair 9 times to the back.
Man,
Now,
really?
I have badmouthed the US police quite a lot and praised the Finnish police. But the truth is that there are good police officers in the
Yeah,
US,
of course, I
just
agree
like
with
there
that.
might be bad ones in
Yeah,
Finland.
100%
What I
agree.
mean is that the Finnish police is by no means perfect. Take for example Jari Arnio and the right-wing shenanigans of some Finnish police officers. And Finland is not a crimeless utopia where the only disturbance in peace is caused by drunk morons, as there have been truly awful crimes that the police have been forced to be involved in.
That's every country.
One especially notorious case comes to my mind. So I will leave you with one of the worst crimes that has happened in Finland. The year is 2009 and the crime scene is located in a Finnish school.
Oh
To
no,
be
don't
more
tell me it's
specific,
what I think
in the
it is.
cafeteria, where lunch is served. The menu on that day contained fish sticks that were limited to 3 pieces per student. But the criminal, this sick bastard, took a 4th one.
Oh, okay.
Being helpless in this horrible situation, the school staff were forced to call the police.
Is this real?
This tragedy inspired a game called Vantaan Kosken kalapuikkopeli.
See, the thing is, I can't tell what is real or fake anymore because you never know. There's been some really, really crazy stories that just sound absolutely ridiculous that somehow turn out to be true. So, honestly, in 2024, I can't tell if this situation is satire or if it actually did happen. Is this real? They made a game of it too. Okay, so that video is very, very interesting about police in Finland, kind of how they operate differently compared to the US and a lot of other countries. I definitely agree with the point he made where there's good cops and there's bad cops in every country. You're never going to find a country where it's 100%, but you need the majority of the people, the population of that country, to have faith in the police. Like, I remember my mum got in a car accident. It wasn't nothing bad, thankfully, praise God, of course. Like, a drunk driver hit her from behind, she was fine, but the car was kind of damaged. And she phoned the police like, yo, I just got hit. And they didn't even come up. They said, oh, just go to the insurance. Shouldn't they come out in a situation like that where there's a potential drunk driver? Because, you know, he could get back in the car, he could cause a situation, he could drive off, he could actually go off and hit someone. But they didn't come out. So I think the police in the United Kingdom, there's a lot of good ones, of course, but they're not the best at dealing with some situations. Because they definitely should have came out in that situation. Well, it looks like Finland, they get a better conflict resolution, better training than the United States. I can't believe it takes more time to become a barber to fix people's hair than to become a police officer in the United States. And that's kind of shown by, like, the people killed by shooting from the police officer, people killed by guns, as you saw in that chart earlier, and a crazy statistic. So this video is very good. It's by Mandy, and make sure you go subscribe to his channel. Filled with memes, which has made it entertaining, and the editing for this one was really, really good. Anyway, guys, see you in the next video. Have a great day, everyone.